season's underway. Join us for fantasy football if you want to join the This is the Season podcast league. At the bottom of the screen is the code that you stick in.
Get that code, bang it in, and join our league. Let's have a laugh this season. We'll manage to get a few prizes in there as well. Some at United, some at City to give someone at the end.
Now, Nige is a City fan, obviously, but he's also a newcomer when it comes to fantasy football. He's not one of the old school ones when he used to have Gareth Bale down as a defender and he was knocking like a couple of goals in every week. And...
I've done it. Do you know what? I did it right at the very beginning, and it really wound me up because I think it was at the time when you had Van Persie, and I'd be like, "Come on, Van Persie, get a goal!" Then I'd cheer that he'd scored, and then I'd go, "What am I doing?" Just because I've got bloody 12 points on whatever, it's like I'd rather I'd get no points and not cheer on a United player.
Oh, right. So me and my flatmate used to play for rent.
Right.
Brilliant. So it was paying the rent that month when I lived in Camden in London with mate Vic. Brilliant. But he'd gone off to bed. It pissed me off a bit. So I changed his team and I put, do you remember Yakubu? Yakubu, I put him down as captain. That week he scored 4 goals.
Oh, mate, do you know what I mean? Backfires, that's what I mean. It's such a laugh. Again, here's the code. You know, get involved. Let's have a bit of fun this season. And we'll talk through our teams now.
These are the ones to avoid, yeah?
Can I ask you first of all? Yeah, exactly. Anything that we do is cursed. How many United players have you got in your team?
I'm allowed 3. I've got a maximum of 3.
Right, and I've got exactly the same for City. I'm allowed 3. I've got 3 City players in there. Obviously, I'm the City fan on the podcast. You're the United fan. So I think throughout the whole season, you've always got to have 3 United players.
Yeah.
I've always got to have 3 City players as a general rule for the This is the Season league. How many Liverpool players have you got in?
None.
No.
Leeds.
How many Leeds team players have you got in?
None.
How many City players have you got in?
None.
Right, wow, there you go. I've actually got 1 United player. Let me give you my team. So, Raya in goal. I think the reason being, Arsenal's defence is so tight. He's not going to concede many. He's an amazing keeper. As good as Arsenal were, and potentially as bad as City were in the Community Shield, Raya made some outstanding saves. City had a few chances to score, and on other days, we could have scored a few goals there.
He's much better than Donnarumma for a start.
Is it Raya or Raya?
Raya.
Right, okay. Well, I've got Raya in goal. Then I've got Gabriel in defence, because, again, same reasons. Arsenal don't concede. Then I've gone for Reece James, Chelsea. I think are going to have a pretty good season. I don't know. I
love Reece James, but he's always injured.
Yeah, I know. But he's fit for the start of the season, so he's in my team. And also, gone for Gvardiol. I think he's a solid player for City. Whether he starts at centre-back, he might play a little bit on the left this year. Potentially, I think he might start at left-back. You've got to feel sorry for Aït-Nouri as well, because he's had a pretty good pre-season. I know it doesn't really mean anything, but he's obviously a good player. And he's not really getting many opportunities. I hope he does get a few opportunities this year, because I do think that, wing backs are going to be important for the way that Maresca plays. Anyway, I've gone for Gvardiol. Into midfield, I've gone for, off the back again of the Community Shield, I've got Odegaard in there, because I just think he was outstanding in that game. He looked good in the World Cup as well. He looks like he's going to be the Odegaard of a couple of seasons ago. Obviously
He scored against Coventry as well.
Yeah, I mean it was not his finest finish,
No,
but
but
they all count.
it doesn't matter.
They all count.
Hey.
I've gone for Palmer. Because obviously he takes penalties, he doesn't miss many. He's going to be scoring goals. He gets you a lot of points. I think he will play. I think he had a few injuries last season. I think he's going to be back to his best this year. And I think under Xavi Alonso, I think he'll have an amazing season. I've also gone for Semenyo, who was brilliant last year before he came to City, and then he carried that form on at City. I think the way Maresca plays, he likes his wingers. He's going to be creating a lot of assists, and I think he'll get goals as well. As we all know, he can score with his right or left. I've gone for Tielemans, which might be a bit of a shock. I've put a United player in there. I was obviously...
Is it because he's not really a United player? He's more like Villa Leicester, and he's only played...
He got me 2 points, yeah. But he's also... I think he'll get a few assists. I think he's a bit of a... I think he'll score goals as well. He usually gets a couple of worldies a season. And... yeah, I think he was pretty cheap as well, which is another reason why he's in there. I was running out of cash. And then I've gone for Gravenberg, Liverpool player, who had a good season last year. He's got a hell of a shot on him. Takes a few of their free kicks as well. I think he will be in the goals this year, and again assists. So I think there's.
Well, I nearly put in one Liverpool player, and it was going to be Szoboszlai,
right,
or Szoboszlai,
okay,
whichever you prefer. He's got a shot on him.
Yeah,
and I nearly put him in, then realised he was a Liverpool player.
So no chance.
Can't do it.
That's against your rules. And then I've obviously gone for Haaland as captain up top. He's been the leading goal scorer for the last few seasons. He's going to do it again this year, regardless of whether City finish top. I think he will be the leading goal scorer. He's
expensive though.
He's a beast, and then you captain him, and you know you're guaranteed lots of points with Haaland as a captain. It's a no-brainer. Everybody does it. And then this is where I cocked up. So after the Super Cup, I was well impressed with Aston Villa's. Is it, do you pronounce it Maggio?
Yeah, the guy, the young kid.
The young kid. He's, he's 17 years of age. Yeah. He's an absolute beast of a man. He's a unit.
He's not 17 either, is he? I mean, has anybody checked his passport for a start?
He's from London, you know. Is he? I
thought he's from Luxembourg.
No, he's from London. He played for Luxembourg's youth. I don't know the ins and outs of that. I just know that he played for Luxembourg's international team at an early age. He's now in the under-17s England setup, and I think he's going to be a hell of a player in the next few years. He looked outstanding against Paris Saint-Germain, and they're obviously one of the best teams in the world, playing against some of the best defenders in the world, and he absolutely bullied them.
But he's injured.
He's injured, which is rubbish. And I totally cocked up because I put him in, and then I realised he had a red mark there next to him, a big exclamation mark. So I thought, oh shit, I'll change that. And then I forgot that Arsenal played on Friday night, so I went to make my changes, and I was too late. The Prem's kicked off, and I'm down a man. So I've kicked off the league with 10 men.
Yeah, but you'll get somebody from your bench, whoever's on.
Well, I've got on my bench. It's the lad who. It's Coventry City's sign. Again, he didn't score, so he's got 0 points. Oh no, he's got 1 point.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we'll do all right there. So anyway, listen, forget about benches. It's boring, and I'd run out of money. I don't know half of them are that are on my bench.
I'll be honest with you. I was hoping we weren't doing benches. Any idea who Diop is?
Yeah.
Diop.
Diop. Was he not the wardrobe? But Diop. Was he not called Papa Diop? He was an amazing player.
Great player. I think it's at Ipswich, but he was dead cheap. Right. So I've done the same this year. I've gone Riot in goal and Gabriel. I think anybody watching this now who plays fantasy football will have pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
I've gone Milenkovic.
Okay.
And also Van de Ven.
Right.
Mickey Van de Ven, though, now is injured. So, great start. 5 across the mid. I've gone Bruno Fernandes, captain.
Okay.
Morgan Gibbs-White. I thought somebody bigger get in this transfer window. You know, I do like him when he can be asked. He's real class.
He's going to go one way or another for Forest this year. They could end up like close to, well, definitely in the European spots, or they could end up really battling against for survival in the Prem. He's just, I don't know which way it's going to go for him.
The big spenders, nearly £500 million they're going to spend this season. I've gone for Tonali, 100 mil. Okay. I mean. That's a lot of dough, but he's going to play a lot of games. I like Tonali. He's in there.
Never injured until he goes to Spurs. You know
of course. Of course. And Burmo, Big Bry, is my vice captain.
Good player as well to have because he's a bit of a centre forward. I mean, he wasn't against Hull, but he's the kind of player, we mentioned this before, where you get your midfielder in who can score goals, almost like having an extra striker.
I don't know if you see Mizraoui. He's with the same hairdressers as Big Bry now. So you can't tell. And if you watch the game on a different stream on Saturday, if you didn't watch the official TNT one, even the commentator on 2 channels got the name of the player wrong because they've got the shaved head and they've got the big beard. Yeah. They both look identical now. Up front, I've gone for João Pedro.
Okay.
Up front.
I had him in my team last year.
Just because he signed a new deal.
Yeah.
New manager likes him and he's going to play a lot of games. Watch Deli Welbeck start every game now. And I've gone for Ollie Watkins as well, only for the reason that I thought he wouldn't be. I thought he wouldn't be an Aston Villa player. I thought he might have come back up to you.
Or even a potential first choice at
United. And I know Amorim wanted him back in the day. And he's a good player. He scores your goals, doesn't he? That's it. You know, he scores your goals. And because your kid got injured, I put Ollie Watkins in there. So,
I do take it seriously for about 2 months.
And still, while you're near the top and you're in with a shout, you're all in. Changing it, tweaking it every way you can.
When I first met my missus, she thought something serious had happened. It was one Saturday morning, and I'd woken up like, and shouted every swear word possible. And she's like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" I went, "I've got 7 minutes to be fantasy football."
Yeah.
The 10:45, used to be. I don't know what it is now.
A lot of people do panic because them early kickoffs get you, and the
Friday
night ones. We need to watch out for Friday night games now because that never happened. City are actually playing next Friday night against Crystal Palace. First time, I think. I might be wrong. I think it's the first time we played on a Friday night. I might be wrong, but I can't remember City playing on a Friday night ever.
Pep didn't do Fridays. Let's go out.
Exactly, that's it now. Maresca's all about the Friday night.
He's all about the Fridays.
If you want to get involved, there's the code there. So at the bottom of the screen, there's the code. Join our league. Let's have a bit of fun this season.
I love the fact that he said, "What can we call it?" And he looked and went,
there it is.
This is the season.
Light bulb moment.
Yeah. Actually, a light bulb moment because this is the season.